Hello my friends, how are you doing today? Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I'm excited to start this little project. I have been wanting to make a gift for someone. It's actually, I told you in a previous video I would tell you who it is, so now I gotta tell you who it is, right? But it's for my boss's wife. She is very creative with her type of art that she does, and I haven't told her, or talked to her, or shown her anything about what kind of, what kind of creative things I do, except for one thing I showed her was my pumpkins. If you all heard me talk about that, I painted my foam pumpkins for Halloween and used my satin finish, and which turned out to be glossy on the pumpkins. They turned out so pretty. And I have a little short video, short on my YouTube. If you haven't seen it, you can go take a peek at that. But anyway, I showed her a picture of those, and she loved them, and we talked about repurposing things and redoing things. And so I know, and she said she likes to do that too. She likes to repurpose things. So anyway, I've been round and round with myself trying to figure out, kind of wanted to make her like a notebook or a journal or something, and I just been going, so many things going through her mind trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And I know most recently she has done a little teaching. And then I remember my boss saying she used to be a nurse. So anyway, I thought, well, if she was a nurse or wasn't a nurse, this is the cutest book ever. So, or one of the, I think they're all cute, the little golden books. So it's a little golden book. And I thought about doing the elastic, where you can take pages in and out and all that. But I didn't, for her, I thought maybe do it, maybe if I make another one for her later on, I'll do it differently with the elastic and save the little golden spine. But this one I wanted to go ahead and do a metal coil binding spine, So I went ahead and got the book cover ready. Here it is. It's like perfect. It was a fairly, let me see, I've got the pages right here, but it's in perfect condition. I might cover this whole back, we'll see. I mean, it's fine the way it is, but we'll see. And I may or may not cover the insides. So I'm just got to think about what she would like, you know what I mean? So here's the inside, the pages. I already cut them. What I did was take them out of the book, take the book apart, take them out of the book, and I cut them right here on this side, because if you cut them, like you're doing this type of journal and you cut them over here, there's pretty much nothing over here except for you might be cutting them off a slight bit of picture, but you're not cutting off any words if you cut it here for this type of binding. And so you're really not missing anything. There's a lot of white space over here because that's the part that's in the golden spine, so there really isn't anything over there. So I didn't cut any off over here, and I just cut a little sliver off the bottom, and so I'm not cutting any words off there or anything either. It was just a little, like, not even half an inch. I mean, not even quarter of an inch. I just wanted it to be, see, I didn't want it to be top to bottom even. I wanted it to be a little bit inside the cover like it is now. See that little bit of yellow there and a little bit of yellow down. Well, I moved it, but anyway, there's a little frame, if you can see, a little bit of yellow here and up there. So that part is ready. I kept all the pages in order. Of course, it's really easy if you make this type of binding, of course, to keep the pages in order. There was 2 signatures. I took one, cut it, and took the other one and cut it, and then there you go. They're all in order still. So I haven't shown you this scrapbook paper on my Thrifty Thursdays yet, so this is a little special. I'm not going to probably show it now since I'm showing it today. I won't show it again on a Thrifty Thursday. But this was half price at the Echo Park warehouse sale. And the prices for the half price or the warehouse sale at Echo Park is kind of like, pretty much I would say like the prices at Tuesday morning. So I really like their warehouse sales if you need any scrapbook paper. So I got this kit here. It's called a kit on their website. I think it's called, what is it, a collection kit, something like that. Anyway, it's just scrapbook paper, but let me take it out and show you. I kind of was like back and forth on whether I should get this one, but I knew I had these. I have more than one of these Nurse Nancy little golden books in my stash, and my little golden book stash, and I also have other, like this is called First Responders by Lori Whitlock, and like I said, it's Echo. I got it at Echo Park. Is it? Let's see if it actually has the brand on. Oh yeah, here. Some of them are not Echo Park on Echo Park. There's another brand that they sell, I believe, but anyway, this one is Echo Park. So this is just paper here, but yeah, I have other first responder type people in my family, so I thought, well, surely I can use at least one of these up, right? And I'm going to probably be sorry I didn't get two now, but so this one has nurses on it. So I'm going to pull it as I show them to you. I'm going to pull them out and show you what I'm going to use in this journal for her. So I'm going to be cutting pages like this. I can probably get 2 pages out of this with a pocket or whatever. So anyway, this one has nurses and little ambulances on it, and all kind of little thermometers and little pills, all kinds of things on it. I'll just show you real quick. And these are all double-sided, so it has the little doctor or medical symbol here on the back. So that's one. And it has some cut-aparts here, which are super cute. I would certainly use some of these. Here's one that says nurse. Let's see, this one says firefighter. There's a firefighter there, police officer. And, you know, you can see you're my hero, all that kind of stuff on here. Let's see what's on the back of this one. That's solid blue. Well, it's not solid blue. There is a design there. If you can see that in the camera, there's a design there. So I'm going to keep this one over here. This one has all kinds of vehicles on it. Fire truck, police car, ambulance. I don't know what that is. It's a cute little car there. I guess that's supposed to be some kind of little police car. It's cute, whatever it is. Anyway, really cute. And on the back of this one is a blue, light blue, and it has little, I'm trying to see if those are stars. I think they're just circles, just little dots. So that's that one. So I'm not, the ones I'm going to definitely use in the book I'm making for my boss's wife is going to be over here. So she makes something for all of us, the employees at her husband's office, every year. Last year was my, this is my first year there, but she gave everyone a really nice gift. So I thought, well, I would like to make her a gift of something I create, Okay, this is a good generic piece. It's got these stripes here and then tan on the back. This would be a great space for, I do want to put some, make sure I put plain like writing or where she can put in a picture or something. So this would be great for that. So I think I'm going to put that one over there. And of course, these all coordinate. Next one, let's see, we looked at that one. Here's another cut apart with, see, these were bigger cards here. They're by like 4x4. And these are like 3x4. So, and on the back of this one is red with the design like light red polka dots on it. And let's see, we've got little sentiments about a hero, or here's a police officer, here's a doctor, here's a medical little one here, well, it says medical, paramedic, dispatch, police, firefighter, first responders, just all that kind of stuff. Really cute. Okay, so I'm not sure about that one yet. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to cut these apart and use a couple of these. I'm just not going to put it over there as a page right now. And this one's strictly, I would say, police officer. And I like that they have men and women on there, men and women police officers, a little hat, a little light that goes on top of the car, stop sign. That's funny. Kind of, speeding, or if you run a stop sign, you get a ticket, type of thing. These little stars say something on there. Oh, it says sheriff on there. That's cute. Okay, let's see what's on the back. Oh, little police shield symbols there. That's cool. I like that a lot. These would be great for making cards for your favorite first responder, you know, if you have a fireman, police officer, doctor, nurse, whatever, that works, that's in your family or that's a friend. So here's some more cut-aparts. There's lots of cut-aparts in here. And these all have little pieces here, and then the bigger pieces. Cool. And on the back of this is a solid blue, like grid kind of looking paper. So that's cool. So I've got two. I need at least two more because I'm going to have, well, not actually. It's not signatures. I'm just going to have pages. That's right. Okay, well, I'm still going to just keep going through and put, I was thinking I need four, but I'm going to be able to get to at least 2 pages out of each piece of paper that I've put over there. I've got 2 so far. So this one's a nice generic piece. It's got this blue with a little design in it, like almost little star looking things. And then this is this pretty design here with all the different colored stars. I'm going to put that one over there. And oh, more cut. Okay, so are we repeating now? I think we are. Yeah, we're repeating, I think. No, we didn't have a solid fireman one. Okay, no, we're not repeating. Oh, look at this. Police station, ambulance, fire truck. And what's on the other side of this? We are not repeating. Okay, I thought we were going to repeat. And this is a yellow grid. We had a blue grid, I think, didn't we? Was it a light blue grid? And then that one you just saw, yellow. And then this is the fireman. Very cool. Got the axe and the gloves, fire hydrant, and a fire extinguisher there. Boots, little, you know, like a siren, light, whatever. And on the back of this one is the, let's see, oh, this is the fireman's shield. So isn't that cool? I don't have any firemen in my family, but there is I also thought of when I was ordering this, something else I could use it. I'm sure I have a little fireman, little golden book. I'm sure y'all, or most of you have probably seen that one. So this would be great for that. And here's another one with just overall generic colors. This kind of almost plaid, I guess it's kind of a plaid. And then here's a pretty color over here, just an all over pattern. Now I'm not going to need that many for the book, that many pieces I don't believe, but I'm going to put them all over there and then I'll decide. And look at this, little cute little squares. These are adorable. Oh, look at this side. Oh, I like this side too. So you can keep this as a whole. You don't have to cut these apart. I would just, if I was going to make a page, I'd be like cut here and here, or wherever, here and here, here and here, depending, or you fold it in half if you're making signatures. But these are really cute. I really like these, all these little squares here. These are really adorable. I love this right here. I think that is cool. I'm going to put that one over there. And I think that was it. So the front cover was papery. Let's see, did we get them all? And then, nope, I don't think we got them all. We got the police officer. And this one, we didn't, did we get that? Yeah, we got that one. And these are, you know, these are cardstock, all cardstock. Okay, so we did get them all. And then the back piece is stickers. And that's the papery cover there. But I could still use this. I would cut, you know, across here and use that on some tags or something. Or even these little squares. And I mean, you could fussy cut out some of these little pieces too if you wanted to. But that's to show you the stickers, and that's what these are right here. So fun. I love these. Look at the little nurse here. Let's see. These are, they're thick stickers. Wow, they are cardstock stickers. For sure, they're very thick. But they're not chipboard. They're just stickers, thick stickers. But yeah, I could use quite a few of these. The nurse, the little band-aid. Let's see, what else would I use? And here's a medicine bottle, a little medical symbol there. Some of these little stickers here. Here's a hospital. Really cute. Here's a decorative border here. So yeah, I'm kind of anxious to see. I don't want it. This is going to be very, very, very lightly decorated. So, because I just want it to be open for her to do whatever she wants. You know, I'll just do like a very basic base on each page for her to do what she wants. And hopefully, I really hope that she will use it. So we will see. We will see. I'm sure she'll report to me. Hopefully, she'll let me know what she does with it. I'm not going to ask her or anything, but if she lets me know, that would be awesome, right? Okay, so here we are so far. So let's just see. This was the last one I picked out, so I'm going to turn it over. I think this was the first one. And this was a definite with this one. So let's just see how wide. I think I have done this before with the little golden book, and these end up perfect. The 12 by 12 with the little golden book, because when you use the 12 by 12, you can pretty much just cut them in half. You know what I mean? So like this cover right here without the spine, the golden spine, is exactly 6 inches. So this paper, of course, is a 12 by 12, but let's see. Yeah, it does measure 12 by 12. I just wanted to see if it was, you know, somehow a hair shorter. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to have to cut off a hair, a sliver, to make it not too wide for this, I believe. So let's see how it turns out. This is the branding strip I'm going to cut off. And if there's any way for me to use the branding strip in my little strips that I sew together, I do keep the branding strips for that. So like right here, the back of it is all, you know, well, here's a little word, first responder, so that can be used. And then that's on both sides, on the ends. So I could cut off both of those. Well, I can do it right now. I'll show you. So we'll cut this off as a possible use for later use. And then this one over here. And then this middle part has the little medical symbol on it. So I'll just cut this little piece of extra off of there. And I can either use this in my strips, which I probably do, or I can use it as a decoration somewhere. So we got that. So now let's figure out where our middle point is. So I'm just going to make a little pinch here. A little pinch right here in the middle. I don't crease it all the way down, just make a little pinch so I know where to cut. I don't have to write on my paper or anything that way, or measure. And I'm just going to cut it right in half, and then we're going to see. I probably have to cut off another sliver, but we're going to see how it turns out. I'm always afraid to, sometimes it's like scary cutting your paper, right? You're like, if I make a mistake, I'm going to ruin it, right? I think I got it in the middle though. You saw me fold it. Yep, I did it right. Okay. So now I got to decide, like I don't want a pocket in every single page scrapbook paper I use. I just want a couple of pockets. So like if I fold it this way, if I make a pocket in this one, if I fold it this way, these people are going to be upside down. So if I was going to do that, I would cut this off and turn it around. Or if I want to do it this way, it would be like that. So since I have 2 of these, maybe I'll do it both ways. I'll use both of these in here. I think maybe I won't even use both of these in here, you know what I mean? I could save another one for another journal. So it is a little bit wide. I am going to have to cut off a sliver. And this is a pretty good cut here where I have this whole nurse right here. Although the binding is going to go through there. I'm going to cut off a sliver on this side. So just a little, really just a tiny sliver. I'm going to just go ahead and use my paper cutter to cut it off. Cut off another sliver. So let's do that. I think that I might do that as far as, because I don't want to overstuff this journal with pages either, because if you use a journal, you know you know how crazy they get as far as becoming, you know, an alligator mouth pretty quickly. Okay, so this is technically upside down, but I think it's okay. This little symbol. I believe it's technically, when I'm doing this, it's technically upside down, but I think I'm going to leave it. I'm just trying to decide. I'm going to cut this shorter, but I think it would be, how would it be the cutest? You know what I mean? How would it be the cutest? It would be the cutest if I cut this off and turn it around and put it over here. And then we wouldn't, nothing would be upside down. I just thought of that. It's this symbol being upside down. And to like, to me it might not matter, or maybe to a medical person it might matter. I don't know. If you're a medical person, maybe you can comment and let me know, does that matter if this was upside down? Would it matter to you? Would it be like an insult, or how could she do that type of thing? So, alright, so I've kind of made up my mind though. I think the cutest way would be to just go ahead and put some of these little nurses and things on the other side. So I'm going to measure my length the same way, just a little pinch here. Little pinch, and then cut this off. I did not fold the whole thing. I didn't crease the whole way. Crease it the whole way. Alright, and I'm going to get that lined up. And I'm going to cut right here. Okay, so we got that. I'm going to turn it around like this. But this is a little bit too, I mean, you can leave your pocket that high. I just don't really usually like it that high. And if I cut right here, see these guys have their heads cut off. If I cut right here, then we'll have everything like kind of whole. So we're going to do that. We're just going to cut right there above that little ambulances and the heart right there. Okay. Cool. Like, I can still save this strip and use it as a base, because I'll put a couple of things over there and you'll just see the colors. Or I could use this side too. So it just depends what I end up doing when I do my strips next time. Okay, see how cute that is? Yeah, I like that. Okay, so then I will just use some of my Fabri-Tac here. I do like to use my Fabri-Tac on cardstock, because I just feel like it needs a sturdier glue to keep it all glued together. Maybe it's my imagination, but I just feel better using the Fabri-Tac. Oh, wait a minute. Am I doing this right? I'm not doing it right. Hold on. Hold on. See, I don't want to do that. Okay, hold on. I'm doing it wrong. Hold on. I have my wet wipes right here. I was using them earlier. So, let's see if we can wipe this off. You know, I really need to pay attention, don't I? But if you make the same mistake, then you will know that you can wipe it off with a wet wipe. I always keep a package in here for whatever emergencies, or just cleaning my hands. Okay, yeah, that wiped off nicely. It wiped off really nicely. I don't think you'll even be able to tell that glue was there. And I'm not wiping off any of the paper either. I wouldn't wipe too much. You don't want to wipe the paper off. But, you know what I mean? Like, start tearing the paper through. Okay, let's try that again. And it is up right now, but I'm going here, here, and here. See, nobody's perfect. If you think there's a perfect crafter out there, I'm sure there isn't one. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. But usually the mistakes can be fixed in one way or the other. And usually you're like, when you fix a mistake, it's like it makes you really challenge yourself and think of something that you wouldn't normally do. So it's usually really kind of a fun thing to fix your mistakes. That's what I found anyway. It's like, wow, I would have never done that if I hadn't made that mistake, but doesn't that look cool now that I had to do that type of thing. Okay. This is what I wanted to do. Alright, isn't that cool? Okay, so we need to let that dry. And I just want to press it together a little bit more. So we're all glued together really solidly. No gaps or anything there. Okay. It looks cute. I like it. Okay. Now we can use that as, even as it's drying as a template. So let's pick out another page. So I'm going to put this one to the side for the moment. If I decide to put it in later, I will. I just think maybe I'll just go ahead and take one of each of these, and we'll have, you know, instead of having anything the same, we'll have everything, every page will be different. And then I could always set these aside for another Nurse Nancy. I have Dr. Dan too, Little Golden Book, so I could use it in Dr. Dan, I could use it in Nurse Nancy. I have the Fireman. So this little collection kit, now that I think about it, will be used up. Rather, if I make all those journals right away, it will be used up pretty quickly. Okay, so let's, I know I have to trim these down a little bit, but I still like just doing the halfway point and then going from there. That way I know I have them. I know I have them the right size just about when I cut them in half. Okay, there's another one, so I'll put this one half aside. Let me get my little template here and see how this looks. Yeah, I'll just cut off a sliver off of this side where it's the middle, and it's like my little pinch is right there. So I'm going to just kind of like cut off my little pinch, little sliver. And I think I'm going to make one more pocket, and then the rest of the pages I'm going to make just a page, you know what I mean? Except that I would like to make a little side tuck, you know, too, but I can add that later unless I decide to fold a piece over, which I might do. So let's see how that turned out. Yep, that looks good. So I said one more pocket. Now this is a great page to do a pocket on because it has this, no, it's an all over design. It's not going to be upside down. So this one will be much easier. So there's my little fold for my pocket where I'm going to fold it up, but so I can just fold it up, have this pretty stars on this side, cut this down a little bit, and this will be a really quick one to make a pocket on. So, but I think that one, other one's super cute too, where I had to turn it around. I like the little nurses and everything on the other side with the medical little shield or symbol. Okay, I'm going to make a nice crease here. As you can see, I kind of just eyeball my pockets. I don't make them any certain size. I just, whatever looks good to me, then that's where I cut it. And I don't have any problem with, I haven't had a problem with paper, scrapbook paper cracking in a very long time. So I don't know if they, you know, if you have that problem, maybe it's a certain company. But I think I had it maybe with one paper a long time ago, but I don't know what company it was, and it wasn't like all the paper, so maybe it's just when paper gets older or something, you know, scrapbook paper. But really, any of the paper that I've bought at thrift stores or anything, I just haven't had any of that kind of trouble, you know, in the last few years, really. I think when I first started junk journaling, I had some paper that did that, cracked a little bit. I have no idea what brand it was. It might have been, well, I don't know. I don't want to insult any papers. So I don't want to say it might have been anything because I really don't remember what it was. But I kind of mention it once in a while in case you're having that problem. But none of that with this paper. So, see that when I first put it down, it had a little gap right here. That's why I kind of go along like this and make sure it's all together. Right there. So let's see. That is pretty. We've got two pretty pages. Very nice. Let's see. What else do we pick out here? We picked out this one, this one, and this one, so you kind of know how things are going. So let me do this one with you, and then I'll start doing some off video so that you don't have to just sit here and watch me cut papers. But this one I wanted to show you with the squares. I thought maybe you would enjoy seeing this one. So I'm trying to cut the branding strip off and not the squares. So let me see if I can get that lined up evenly. Alright, oops. Don't grab it like that, Sheree. Alright. So this one has a direction this way, and this one has a direction. So this one I'm just going to cut into pages. So let's fold it, not fold it, but make a little crease here. Maybe don't even have to make a crease, but I will probably be cutting a little sliver off on that inside of this one. Okay, so that kind of like, when I make that little crease, it kind of like folds right over where I need to cut. It's just kind of like naturally, there's a little groove there. It's close, so it naturally folds right there where I need to cut. I just need to check this end here, and then I can cut. I need to be careful with this one because, I mean, I was careful with the other ones, but this has the little squares on it, so I don't want to cut those wrong. Okay, so I'm going to put this to the side and then cut this one to fit. So where's my other pages? I think I buried them. They're right here. Or here's one, here's the other one. Okay.